Spring is here. The birds are back, the flowers are blooming, and your pet might be itchier, more tired, and more sluggish than they were 2 months ago. Most people blame allergies. Some blame the food. But there's a system that almost nobody talks about that is working overtime right now in your pet's body, and that's the liver. Today I'm going to walk you through 5 signs that your pet's liver is asking for help this spring. And most of these you can spot at home without a single vet visit. I'm Pennye Jones-Napier, holistic pet health coach and co-founder of the Big Bad Wolf in Washington, D.C. I've been working with dogs and cats through integrative nutrition for over 20 years, and spring liver support is something I work on with nearly every client this time of year. In this video, you're going to learn what the liver actually does for your pet, the 5 signs it's overloaded right now, what spring has to do with all of it from a traditional Chinese veterinary medicine perspective, and what you can start doing this week to support it. Before we get to the signs, I want to give you a framework that will make everything else make sense. In traditional Chinese veterinary medicine, TCVM, every season is associated with an organ system, and spring belongs to the liver and the gallbladder. This isn't metaphor. It's a 1,000-year-old clinical observation that the liver's energy, what TCVM calls the wood element, rises and becomes more active in spring. The liver wants to move, to flow, to detoxify. But if it's been burdened all winter by processed food, environmental toxins, medications, or just a sluggish cold weather metabolism, it can't do that work effectively. The result? Your pet feels it, and it shows up in very specific ways. So, it can be emotional. Liver and gallbladder can show up as irritability, frustration, restlessness. It can be physical. Think about the eyes, tendons, skin, or digestion. And the seasonal functionality is rising, moving, and detoxifying. The first sign is itching, but not random itching. I'm talking about itching that ramps up specifically in spring that wasn't there in October or November. In TCVM, the liver governs the skin. When the liver is congested or overburdened, it tries to offload toxins through the skin, and that shows up as itchiness, hot spots, redness, and flakiness. The conventional explanation is allergies, but there is truth to that. Pollen is real, especially now, but the pets who sail through allergy season with minimal symptoms tend to be the ones whose detox pathways, especially the liver, are working efficiently. Supporting the liver is often the missing piece in spring allergy protocols. Some shedding in spring is completely normal. The winter coat is releasing. But when the shedding is extreme, the coat looks dull or brittle, or you're seeing thinning in patches, that's different. The liver is responsible for processing fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all of which directly affect coat quality. A congested liver can't metabolize these nutrients effectively, and your pet's coat tells you that first. Also, if your pet is suddenly gassy or has loose stools, starts eating more grass than usual, or is showing sensitivity to a food they've eaten without issue for months, the liver-gut connection is worth looking at. The liver produces bile, which is essential for fat digestion. When bile flow is sluggish, what TCVM calls liver qi stagnation, fat metabolism gets compromised, digestion slows, and the gut microbiome starts to shift. It's a cascade. This one surprises people, but in TCVM, the liver opens to the eyes. Eye discharge that increases in spring, redness, cloudiness, or sensitivity to light, these are all liver signals. From a conventional standpoint, the liver filters the blood that supplies the eyes. Poor liver function means more metabolic waste circulating, and the eyes are often where it'll show up first. This is the one people never connect to the liver. Your pet seems off, more tired than usual, less interested in play, maybe snappier or more anxious than their baseline. You might chalk it up to the weather changing or aging. But the liver's energetic role in TCVM is movement and flow. When it's stuck, the whole system feels stuck. Emotionally, this shows up as irritability, frustration, or listlessness in pets, especially in dogs who are usually energetic or in cats who become more reclusive. So, sign 1, seasonal itching and skin issues. Sign 2, excessive shedding or dull coat. Sign 3, sluggish digestion or new food sensitivities. Sign 4I, discharge or redness in spring. And sign 5, unusual fatigue, irritability, or restlessness. If you're seeing 2 or more of these signs in your pets, here's where to start. First, lighten the toxic load. The liver can't detoxify efficiently if it's being constantly reloaded. Spring is the time to look at what your pet is being exposed to. Yard chemicals, flea and tick preventives that are heavier than necessary, cleaning products, synthetic fragrances in the home. Reduce what you can. Then add liver-supporting foods. Some of the best liver support comes right from the kitchen. Lightly cooked or raw dandelion greens. Yes, the ones in your yard, if they're unsprayed, are a traditional liver tonic. Small amounts of cooked beet, dark leafy greens, or fresh parsley can support detox pathways. For cats especially, adding moisture to the diet in spring reduces the burden on both the liver and kidneys. Third, consider targeted herbs. Milk thistle is the most researched herb for liver support in dogs and cats. The active compound silymarin has been shown to protect and regenerate liver cells. Burdock root and dandelion root both support bile flow and gentle detoxification. If your pet is on any long-term medications, this is especially important. Almost all medications are processed through the liver. Dosing does matter and varies by pet size and health status. This is something I typically work through individually with clients. But for an adult pet, milk thistle at therapeutic doses is generally considered safe and well tolerated. Fourth, move the body. The liver's energy in TCVM is activated by movement. Gentle, increased exercise, longer walks, more play sessions. These help move the lymph, activate bile flow, and support the liver's spring rising energy. Even for older and less mobile pets, gentle movement matters. If you're seeing these signs in your pet and want to go deeper, we're doing a full spring reset inside the Woof Nutrition Members Circle this month. April's masterclass is all about liver and gut spring cleaning, what to feed, what to add, how to think about detox safely for dogs and cats at every life stage. The link to join is in the description. We're also hosting a free public Q&A. The link for that is in the description as well. Bring your questions. I'd love to hear what you're seeing with your own pets this spring. If this was helpful, please share it with another pet parent. And subscribe if you haven't yet. We're here every Tuesday at 2 p.m. I'll see you next week.